From the earliest conflicts that marked our history, humanity has been on a relentless quest to create more potent and efficient weapons. The 20th century bore witness to unprecedented levels of combat, a momentum that may persist into our current times. As the dynamics of warfare evolve, so must our arsenal. Journey with us into the realm of cutting-edge military technology as we unveil the 8 most formidable clandestine superweapons on the planet. Number 8. XM-25 Weapon System. The XM-25 Individual Air Burst Weapon System is a portable grenade launcher that fires 25mm grenades. It offers a wide range of functionality, such as being able to set them to detonate in midair after traveling a certain distance. There are a number of munitions that are compatible with the weapon, like grenades, high-explosive airburst devices, door-breaching devices, or armor-piercing munitions. There's even the option to use non-lethal alternatives. Soldiers in the field report that this weapon is such a game-changer, it's nicknamed the Punisher for being extremely effective at neutralizing enemy combatants from covered positions. The system has an inbuilt ballistic computer, laser rangefinder, compass, and fuse center to enable the operator to accurately acquire targets, and they even fire on them with precision up to 500 meters away. The U.S. military has also developed smart guided bullets, which can alter their path to hit moving targets due to their inbuilt optical sensors. The intent with these technologies is that there will ultimately be a much higher success rate per bullet fired, and the chance of hitting the wrong target will be significantly reduced. Number 7. Status 6 Oceanic Multipurpose System. The Status 6 first came to light in 2015. After images of the designs were accidentally broadcast on Russian TV news, or at least they said it was an accident. In the segment, a general was shown looking through some documents, one of which was the so-called devastating torpedo system that was in development, something that would be an understatement. It was created by Rubin, a submarine design agency based in St. Petersburg, and claims to have a range of up to 6,200 miles. The torpedo is purportedly nuclear-powered and nuclear-armed. The plan is for it to be launched from a nuclear-powered submarine, and once fired, it would be remotely operated. Then it would travel up to 115 miles per hour and be able to avoid detection by acoustic tracking devices and traps. Upon detonation, the idea is that it'll create a tsunami wave up to 500 meters or 1,600 feet tall. This could wipe out everything 1,500 kilometers or 930 miles deep inside the U.S. It would also contaminate a wide area of an enemy's coast with radioactive isotopes. Such levels of radioactive contamination would render the area unusable for centuries, thus making it a powerful weapon against sites of strategic military importance. Number 6. The U.S. Zumwalt. The $3 billion U.S. Zumwalt is a stealth destroyer. It requires a smaller crew than other similar-sized vessels and is actually cheaper to run. Don't let that fool you, this is an incredibly powerful ship. Its engines produce 78 megawatts of energy, which is equivalent to the energy consumption of 10,000 homes. This energy is used to power its destructive arsenal, which includes an electromagnetic railgun that can fire projectiles at 4,500 miles an hour. Also, its regular guns are fitted with a so-called infinite magazine. That's the ability to continuously reload as new ammunition is brought aboard, without the need to halt fire. The ship is designed for use in coastal waters, from where it can attack inland targets up to 72 miles away. The sharp angles of the hull confuse radar systems, so they think it's a much smaller ship, but this comes as a trade-off for maneuverability. As well as being a unique design, the U.S. Zumwalt seems destined to be one of a kind. The first problem is the huge initial cost. The DDG-51, which is a very competent alternative, costs $1 billion less. Because of this, the initial order of 32 vessels was reduced to 7, then 3, and then 2. There's no denying that it's on the cutting edge of naval innovation, It just may prove economically impractical to be anything more than a showpiece. Number 5. S-400 Air Defense System. The S-400 was first designed in Russia in the 1990s and came into service in 2007. It's an anti-aircraft system and uses 4 different types of missiles to perform its role across a wide spectrum of distances. Generally, it's regarded as one of the best air defense systems ever designed, using its radar to target bombers from 350 miles away. The next upgrade to the S-400 is the S-500. It's known to be currently in development, but details are top secret. What's clear is that it's actually intended to take on a slightly different role by being more focused on targeting missiles as opposed to aircraft. The technology required to track and target hypersonic objects is extremely complicated. Once it's perfected, it'll keep the Russian sky secure for years to come. Both are essentially the Russian equivalent US THAAD system that's designed to protect against high-altitude targets. This is the last line of defense against such attacks and has been installed in allied countries just in case the worst happens. Number 4. MAARS. MAARS stands for Modular Advanced Armed Robotics System. It's an unmanned land vehicle that's intended to replace human personnel, so they can stay at a safe distance while it carries out risky tasks. It can fire machine guns, set explosives, and even be used to help pull injured soldiers back to safety. It's controlled remotely and comes fitted with 360-degree cameras, two-way communication, thermal and night vision, and lasers to help acquire targets. Its weaponry is also impressive, with an M240B machine gun, 4 M200 and 3 grenade launchers, and it's able to carry as much as 400 rounds of ammunition. Future warfare will be full of automated weaponry to reduce the risk of human casualties. So MAARS is surely just the beginning. Number 3. X-47C Combat Drone. This drone is currently in development by Northrop Grumman as a replacement to the X-47A and B. It's thought to be a stealth drone aircraft capable of evading detection by radar. With a wingspan of 172 feet and the ability to carry a payload weighing up to 10,000 pounds, significantly more than its predecessors. As it's still in development, details on the full specs are classified, but if the X-47A is anything to go by, it's sure to be a game-changing vehicle. It's virtually guaranteed to be high subsonic and possibly even supersonic within a reasonable budget. It'll be used as an unmanned delivery system in regions considered too risky for manned flights to go. Drones are commonplace now, of course, and vital to war efforts. The Northrop Grumman Global Hawk is one of the most effective in operation at the moment. It has proven to be invaluable for its ability to gather intelligence and identify targets. It's one of the larger UAVs that are available, and as such, has a much further range than any other vehicles currently used by American and German forces. However, it has not yet gone into large-scale manufacturing due to its eye-watering $104 million price tag per unit. Number 2. 60 kW Laser Weapon. Lockheed Martin is at the forefront of new weapon design, but by far their most futuristic weapon is the 60 kW laser. It's designed to be mounted on trucks and ships and is used to knock out drones from the sky. The beam itself is invisible to the human eye, but it packs a punch. After detecting a UAV, it'll track it and fire, burst for just a few seconds. That's all it'll take to incapacitate the target by superheating the circuits on board. The laser's ability to rapidly heat objects means that it could even be used to neutralize incoming mortar rounds, causing the explosive devices to detonate in the air before becoming a threat. This is particularly impressive because munitions like that can travel at hundreds of miles an hour. But that's no problem for the laser weapons targeting systems. It's not thought to be in operation yet, though, and its development and full specs remain a closely guarded secret. Lockheed is not the only one experimenting with such tech either. Boeing, too, has a similar device called the Laser Avenger. This is designed to be attached to the Avenger missile system to give this air defense vehicle even greater effectiveness. Number 1. Super tanks. Having first come into widespread use in the First World War as a means to overcome trench warfare, tanks have become a mainstay in a military's arsenal. They continued to get bigger and far more powerful. None more than the M1 Abrams, the main battle tank of the American military. It first came to use in 1980 and was invaluable in the Gulf War, Iraq War, and numerous other conflicts with its multi-purpose weaponry, tough armor, and maneuverability. The tank has had a number of upgrades over the years, with the latest, the M1A3, expected to be deployed by 2020. This new version will have the most advanced fire control of any tank ever built, but will be the last iteration of the M1. Moving forward, new tank designs will become more common, such as Poland's PL-01 concept tank. This features an infrared camouflage system that hides it from enemies. The U.S. military has developed an adaptive invisibility cloak too, which when deployed will allow even the largest of new tank designs to be completely hidden, not just from radars and thermal cameras, but potentially from human sight. There will be plenty more weapons being developed in secret, which will soon become a regular part of the battlefield. Which of these were the most impressive? Are there any others you would have put on this list instead? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.